Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Jaleesa, but you can call me Jay. And my channel is just basically about my life, the things that I experience and the things that I have learned. And I'm gonna share advice, and yeah, thank you for watching. So today I am going to be talking about why I'm single, how long I've been single, and what I've learned during this 3-year span of me being single. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. So yes, I am single. I get the question a lot of, why are you single? Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. You shouldn't be single, this, that, and the other. And a lot of the time I feel like people tell me that because they think that guys don't choose me. I don't choose them, okay? I'm really picky with who I give my time to, who I spend time with, and who I give my love to. So it's just I'm not gonna settle. And part of me is okay, good job, Jaleesa, because this is not how I used to be before. But then another part of me is ooh, you got some work to do, because what if you miss out on your blessing? So recently, yesterday, my friend Deja and I, we were chatting a little bit, and we were just catching up, which is something that we do every now and then, about the things that is going on in our lives. And I just shared a story with her about how one guy that I'm casually dating, how he just blatantly said that he wouldn't choose me to be his girlfriend. And part of me was just you wish. And then the other part of me was but why not? And I felt like crap. At first I wanted to cry, and then I laughed, and then I was just mad. I had all of these emotions, different emotions, as I just processed what he said. And I told her about it, and she was just oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm standing here in disbelief that he said that to you. And I'm just yeah, it sucks. It sucks, but you know what? I mean, the most that I can do about that situation is cut him off. I'm just gonna cut you off. So Deja and I, we continued to talk about how I could do better, and then we somehow got into the conversation of me dating seriously. And I was just well, it's casual, so I mean, whatever, it is what it is. What did I expect, basically? And then she was no, even if it's casual, you can do much better than that. And then I'm you're right, I can. And then we got into why I'm not dating seriously, and I was just basically, I'm afraid. I'm scared to date seriously because I don't want people to waste my time. I don't want to open up to a person and then they end up pulling away from me because it's too much, or they end up pulling away from me because they aren't ready. I just don't want to, I don't want to be hurt, basically. And so she was just giving me great advice, and it's just hard to take that advice because I've been single for 3 years, I've grown so much, and I've built these walls to protect myself, and I've just done so many things differently than I used to, and I just got into a rhythm of doing things how I am now. And to change all of that would be hard, basically. And it's not that I'm not up for the challenge, but it's just when it comes to my heart, I'm so secure, and I want to stay this way. I don't want to put myself out there in that way because I don't want to be let down. I don't want to get hurt. And she basically told me that's what love is. Love is risking everything. Love is putting your heart on the line and showing your emotions and being transparent, basically. And I'm just fuck, you're right. So great advice from Deja. Thank you so much, Deja. If you guys know my friend Deja, she has a YouTube channel. Go follow her at Deja Kimura and see her experiences in the modeling world. So shout out to her. Go follow her. Watch her YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm gonna just touch bases on why I've been single for 3 years. My last relationship was in 2016, and honestly, it wasn't terrible, and I really did love him, but it's just It's just when you love someone, you don't want to change that person, but you want to help them grow, right? Or that's just how I would see it, right? I wanted to help him grow, and he wasn't ready, and I was ready to see him grow, but he wasn't ready, and like, he needed to do things on his time, and I basically couldn't support him then, and I was just like, you know what, I'm washing my hands. I can't do this. So it ended not on a bad note, but it ended with me just feeling like, okay, I need to move on. I'm better than him. I'm better than this. And I think that's where God humbled me, because I'm not better than him. Like, I'm not better than anybody. I'm myself. I am me, and we are all in the same boat. I am flesh and bones just like everybody else. So it's just like, why would I think it's okay to think that I'm better than him? I'm not. But I know that the relationship had to end because of the things that I've learned after we got out of the relationship. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm single. Yeah. I had just got baptized. Woo woo. I had just got baptized, and I was ready to start my journey with Christ, and it was hard. It is hard. It's hard, okay? What I thought being a Christian is completely different than what I thought my journey would be. Like, my journey, it is crazy. It's crazy, and I'm proud of myself, because I'm not where I used to be, but I still have a lot of work to do on myself. But I love that God just gives me so much grace, and he doesn't like hit me hard like constantly. Like, he gives me challenges to overcome, and then breaks and rest and peace and healing and love and grace, and it's beautiful. And then when it's time for me to grow some more, he'll present a new challenge to me, and then I'll overcome it, and then he'll give me grace and love and peace and strength and all of those things. So it's a beautiful, beautiful journey that I absolutely wouldn't change for anything or anyone. What I thought a Christian should look like or live like is completely different to how I live and how I look. I'm a modern Christian. Like, I am. I love God. I love Jesus. Like, I know that everything that I have and everything that I will have comes from God. And I know that everything that, like, every door that opens for me is nothing but God. I don't do this by myself, and I know that I have God with me. So just starting there, like, I was a new Christian. I was like, if you don't look like this way, or if you don't do things this way, then you're not a Christian, and I can't be friends with you, and I can't do this, and I can't do that. And that was so tiring. It became so stressful, and it just became so hard to live my life based on that. And anyway, fast forwarding, so after that, I was just like, oh my gosh, I had to fight a lot, and really with myself and the demons that I buried in the back of my mind, or the things that I haven't completely healed from. And I had a lot of growing to do. I had a lot of soul searching to do, and I'm not completely there, but I know a little bit more about myself than I did 3 years ago. And knowing that, this is why I'm single. Knowing myself is the reason why I'm single, because I know myself. I know the things that I deserve, and I know the person that God wants me to be with may not look like this certain type of image that I have in my head, but I'm scared of settling. It's hard for me to open up to people about certain things, and it's hard for me to just be myself completely around a person. And I know, like, it takes baby steps, and I know, like, you work together, you lean on each other in relationships, but I just want the person that I date next to be ready for that, because I know that I'm ready. I've known that I'm doing the work. I know that I can receive the person that I'm supposed to be with, but I want to make sure, or like have a good feeling about the person that receives me. And I don't know if it's because I don't give certain people a chance, or if I'm just too picky, or if I'm just too scared. I know I'm scared, and I know I'm picky. I know those are the reasons why. But yeah, I want to know that this is real, and it's hard to find it out. But I figure if we start off as friends first, like if there's no lust in between, then it'll be innocent, and I'll have like a better feeling about giving that a try with that person. So this is why I've been single for 3 years, because all of that I just said. All in all, I am ready for a relationship. If someone presents themselves to me and they're like just genuinely caring about me, genuinely caring about the bond that we build and the friendship that we have, then I will be ready. You know, I will be ready. But I just don't want to settle. I don't want a mediocre relationship, because I'm doing mediocre casual dating right now. And as for that, I'm like cutting that off. Like, no more mediocreness. I don't want that type of energy into my life. Like, I don't want that. If you have like mediocre energy, that means like you're not really working on yourself. I don't want that, because that means that you're bringing that type of energy into my life and into my life. So I don't want that. I want more, because I know that I'm destined for greatness. So I want the person that I'm supposed to be with to want to be great, or to already be great. So that's why I'm single. My advice to all my single friends, girlfriends and guy friends, if you're single, good for you. Like, there's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with casually dating. There's nothing wrong with being a Christian and being single and dating. Okay? You know what? That's gonna be my next video. Dating as a Christian. That's hard. It's hard, but nobody is perfect. Date how you see fit. Like, if you see that you're doing it the right way in your own eyes, then do that. Don't worry about what anybody else is saying. Don't worry about them telling you, sending you subtweets on Twitter that you're going to hell. Don't worry about that. If you know it's right in your heart, and if you hear God's voice leading you in a certain way, do what you think is right. So shout out to all my single friends. Woo woo, we in the game. It's a hot girl, hot boy summer. But shout out to all my single friends, just living life. Anyway, that concludes my video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have a topic that you want to hear me talk about, comment it in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe so that you get little notifications on when I post a new video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.